Alright, hi. Hello and welcome to another live stream of a ball game between a baseball game between LA Dodgers and Milwaukee Brewers. So it's a playoff time. So we're at the postseason now, and really after this, it's going to be the major league or the World Series that will be coming up. So thank you so much. Maraming salamat po sa mga nandito ngayon. At muli po, ito naman po tayo at mag-aatid sa inyo ng mga play-by-play. This time, Major League Baseball po ang i-manage natin. Gagawin natin masaya. Gagawin natin kung ano mga mangyayari dito. Basta ang mahalaga, naihatid namin sa inyo, may papakita namin sa inyo. We will show you the game as it develops hanggang magka-developan ang games na to. So anyway, nasa na ba tayo ngayon? So here we are. We are at the offense of Milwaukee Brewers, and currently si Freeman is doing the pitching. Is it Freeman who's doing the pitching for the Dodgers? Oh, I think it's the Japanese. The Japanese who's doing the pitching for the Dodgers. And alright, so far 1 out na. May out na dito. Yung inabutan naming action, out na kagad yung isang Brewers batter. Alright, here we go. I think it's Yamamoto who's doing the pitching now. Alright, and currently ang score is 1-0. Wow, in the lead ang Milwaukee Brewers dito sa game na to, So 1-0, 1 run ng Milwaukee Brewers. So let's see how this one develops. Alright, it's Yamamoto who's doing the pitching for LA Dodgers. Alright. So nasundan natin yung ano nito, medyo mabibigat din yung mga pinagdaanan na itong Dodgers. They go through Phillies, and I think nakalaban din nila yung Cincinnati Reds yata. Alright, here we go. Pitch. Alright, it's a hit, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball tayo. Ito na naman yung tvpass.org. Nakaharang. Tingnan natin, malilipat. Wala, hindi malipat. Ano ba malilipat yan? De. Alright, here we go. Next pitch. Alright, it's a hit. Going to the left part of the field. Binata sa first base. Wala, out. Out din yung opportunity ng batter. Alright. So, Milwaukee Brewers got the first run. Alright, so end of the first inning. Lamang ang Milwaukee Brewers ng 1 run. Okay, let's go back to the home studio. Balik muna tayo mga kababayan.
Life is a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand that counts. There are friends who believe you're the winner in the national sports. It's a game of sharing where we learn from losing and humbling winning. Team International is there to always share, to capture the moments of human care.
Alright, we're back. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a very busy day. Okay, let's get back to the action. So, ano ba nangyayari na? Okay, currently, nasa offense ang LA Dodgers. They are, I think they are leading now 2 runs against 1 of Milwaukee Brewers. So, there's a hit. Oh. Wow. It was a home run. It was a homer. Alright, so... Oh no, it's just a regular run. I don't see the score, but I think it's 2-1. 2-1 in favor of LA Dodgers against Milwaukee Brewers. And currently, the one at the bat is Peralta. Hernandez. Hernandez, so 1 strike, 1 ball against Hernandez. Here we go, Peralta. Alright. I think it's... Alright. The system is not updating. Hindi pa nag-update. Oh my gosh. Currently, 1 ball, 1 strike against Hernandez. And it's a foul ball. Foul ball yung throw ni Peralta. Next in line is Otani. Ito yung sikat na Japanese player. Alright, there we go. Peralta throw. And again, it's a foul ball against Hernandez. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Infinite Streams. Hey, Kariktan. Mega love shout out to both of you. Good morning. Here we go, Peralta. Alright, throwing the ball. I think it's another strike. Just to set your expectations, yung games nangyayari ngayon sa Milwaukee Stadium. So that's the end of the inning, or I guess the inning for Milwaukee. So let's get back to home studios. Alright, back to the baseball game. Everyone, eto na tayo. Laban between Dodgers and Brewers. And still at the pitching mound is Yamamoto. So let's see if it's going to be a major strikeout for Yamamoto. Second pitch. Alright. So it's no ball, one strike against Welch. Is it Welch? Yelich? Alright, here we go, Yamamoto for his next pitch. Eto na! Okay, I think it's a strike. Tagal mag-update eh. Alright, here we go. Next pitch by Yamamoto. Yamamoto. Alright, oh! Wow! One quick strikeout. Strikeout's Yelich. Alright, so Yelich was struck out like a bolt of lightning. Nice strikeout, see Yelich. Alright, Yamamoto now looking to strike out another player. Alright, I think it's Vaughn. Vaughn is the one on the batting mound right now. So here we go. Next pitch. Oh, tinamaan. I think it's a fly ball. Alright, easy catch. Second man out. Wow. Second man out for against the Milwaukee Brewers. Let's see what they have brewing right now in their dugout. Tignan natin kung anong niluluto ng Brewers ngayon because currently medyo 2 out na sila. Here we go. Oops. It's a strike. First strike against... Who's that? Is it Frelick? Alright. Second pitch. Up. It's a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alright. Yamamoto. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here we go. Pitch. Alright. Oh, two strikes. That was a fast ball. That was very fast. So 2 strikes, 1 ball against Frelick. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Here we go. Yamamoto preparing to pitch. Alright. Here's the pitch. Oops. Okay. It's 2 strikes, 2 balls. So 2 balls currently against Frelick. Alright, here we go. Eto na, kaibigan. Everybody. Okay, third pitch. Oh, it's a hit. Going to the left part of the field. Alright, it was caught. And Frelick was safe and sound on the first base. Alright, so Frelick was able to reach first base. Naka-first base si Frelick. Alright, there we go. Wow, that was a nice hit. Wow, that's a good hit by Frelick. Alright, there we go. First pitch against, I think it's Durbin. I think the batter on the mound is Durbin. Okay, first pitch by Yamamoto, it's a strike. Second pitch. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a hit, but it's foul. It's foul ball. And of course, it could be counted as strike, so second strike for Durbin. Right, Yamamoto now looking closely at Frelick. He's probably planning to give a quick hit. Alright, here we go. Alright, I think Durbin was struck out, so that's the 4th inning. That's the end of the 4th. So end of the 4th inning. It's still 2-1 with the Dodgers leading the pack. All right, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for dropping by. All right. So I hope you're closely following the baseball match. All right. Yes, certainly. We are trying our effort to give you this at the best possible scenario that we can, and to give you the enjoyment that we are having, especially watching this baseball game right now. And we're practically at the playoffs right now, so you can be sure that it's packed with action because it's already championship time. Just a few more wins for the Dodgers, and perhaps the other pairing. We will get to see the World Series. But anyway, since we are back on break, let's get back to some studios to some announcements.
Feels a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand the counts. There are thrills to the leaves of a winner. International sports is a game of sharing where we learn from losing and humble and winning. Team International is the role we share to capture the moments of human care. Life is a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand that counts. There are friends who believe you're the winner. International sports is a game of sharing where we learn from losing and humble and winning. Team International is there to always share, to capture the moments of human
All right, let's get back to the baseball game right now, and still Peralta uh, doing the pitching for Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, I think there's some occurrence there. Is there somebody who got hit? It's Pages. I think Pages is already going to the first base. I think he got hit. So he's... Oh, there you go. There's a replay. Oh. He was accidentally hit by the ball on his knuckle. But, you know, baseball players are tough cookies, so they can easily shrug off any hit by the ball. All right, here we go. Back to the baseball game. It's still LA Dodgers leading, and they're looking at the bullpen of Brewers right now. I think it's Ashley was preparing. All right, second pitch. It's a strike. Strike again, 2 strikes against Otani. All right, Otani prepping up to hit the ball. Oh, there's a strikeout attempt against Pages. He just said, "You already hit me by the hand, and then you're trying to hit me out. That was too much." There we go. Oh, Otani, there's a hit, but it was a foul ball. All right. Okay, somebody's it's Brandon Woodruff, 2-time NL All-Star. Wow. When you're an all-star, you get a camera mileage. All right, Peralta. All right, I think Otani was struck out. by Peralta. Alright. So, first strike against the LA Dodgers. Alright, here we go. Alright, first strike against next batter of LA Dodgers. I think that's the usual arrangement of that. I think the next after Otani is normally Mookie Betts. Let me see if it's, oh yeah, it's Betts. Up. There's an attempt to strike out the man on the first base. Alright, here we go. Right, Peralta trying to hit. I think it's a ball. So 1 strike, 1 ball against Mookie Betts. Right. Alright, here we go. Otani is sitting on the bench. Alright. Okay. I think there's a hit, but it was a fly out. And it went straight to the audience. So lucky audience, they got an MLB ball. Keep it, and then sell it later. There we go. Mookie Betts. I think he has two strikes now. Alright, here we go. Alright, Peralta preparing to pitch. Oops. I think it's another ball. Against Peralta. Right, so Mookie Betts is proving to be a top cookie against Peralta. Here we go. Alright, there. It's a foul again. I lost my count because the score is not showing it. There are some scores that are user friendly, but this one is not really commentator friendly. You don't see how many balls, how many strikes. It's just a little bit disappointing, of course. Here we go, Peralta. Oh, I think it's a hit going to the left side of the field. Alright, I think there's a 1-2 play. It's a double play. Alright, so that's it. Alright, Peralta got a quick work on the LA Dodgers batters. Alright, so we're done with the middle part of the 5th inning. So let's get back to some reminders.
International, is there a woman to share? To capture the moment so
Alright, I believe we're back. Alright, I believe we're back in the ball game, baseball game right now. So let's see what gives here. Alright, here we go. We're looking at the offense of Milwaukee Brewers this time. So let's see. Yamamoto is still pitching for the Dodgers. Alright, I think the first pitch is a ball. Alright, so it's 1 ball, no strike for Bowers. Alright, second pitch. Alright, it was a hit and it's a strike. Alright, here we go. Bowers preparing to hit the ball. Alright, here we go. Alright, I think it's another ball. So 2 balls already against Yamamoto. There's a glimpse of the bullpen and nobody is warming up. Okay, that's nice. Alright, here we go. Third pitch. He wants to get a foul. Alright. Alright, Yamamoto preparing to pitch. Here we go. Pitch. Okay, I think it's another ball. Alright. So the balls are mounting. I think Yamamoto likes some balls. Anyway. Alright, here we go. Let's check, everyone. Alright, somebody is doing a powwow right now and talking to Yamamoto because I think he's tiring already. But let's see. Alright. There you go. The coach of the LA Dodgers. Right, still 2-1. LA Dodgers is leading the game. But of course, when you're playing baseball, it's unpredictable, right? All of a sudden, hits will be coming out on a certain inning, and leads will be wiped out. And easily, a 1-point lead can vaporize in a matter of a few hits. All right. So right now at the batting mound is Ortiz against Yamamoto. Yamamoto now preparing to pitch. So he's pitching now, and all right, I think it's a ball. I think it's a ball. There you go. A closer look at the coach of the LA Dodgers. Alright, here we go. Pitch. I think it's a strike this time. Alright. All right. Yamamoto taking out his waistline. All right. I don't know. He's probably on diet. All right. There we go, Yamamoto. Preparing to pitch out the pitch. All right. Here we go. All right. Is it a strike? Oh, it's a ball. He gave the Brewers batter a walk, so that's why coaching staff of the LA Dodgers talked to him, because certainly we don't want an easy walk for a Brewers batter. All right, we have Churio. I think the name of the batter is Churio. Churio on the batting mound right now. All right, here we go, the pitch. All right, it's a ball. All right, I think if this is going to be a walk, you can expect a replacement of a pitcher at this point. All right, second pitch. It's a hit, but it's a oh no, it hit the ground. So I think Churio and Ortiz is on the bases right now. Wow. All right, so first base and second base are occupied. Oh no, I think Churio was struck out. But of course, Ortiz is on the second base. All right, there we go. First strike against Turang. Bryce Turang. Here we go. Yamamoto now. All right, pitch. It's a ball. It's a ball. Here we go. Yamamoto. All right, it's a foul ball. It's a foul ball against Yamamoto. All right, here we go. All right, Yamamoto preparing to pitch. All right, pitching now. Here we go. All right. Okay. Ortiz was suddenly struck out. All right. And there goes the inning. So end of the fifth inning. And still Dodgers leading by 1. All right. So at this point, let's get back to some reminders.
International, is there a woman to share?
Alright, I think we're almost back in the ball game right now. Alright, here we go. Alright, Peralta pitching, and I think there's a fly out. Alright, it was easily catched by a Brewer defender. So, first man out. This is the top of the 6th inning. Or, I think this is the bottom of the 6th. I think bottom of the 5th inning. 5th inning it is. Alright. Here we go. A glimpse of the bullpen and some people warming up. Alright. Peralta. Peralta preparing to pitch. Here we go. Alright, this is a strike. Alright, so the first. Alright. Let's see. Next pitch. Alright. And it's a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strikes against Peralta. Alright. Alright, there we go. Pitching. It's another strike. So 2 strikes, 1 ball so far. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Alright. I don't mean the head ball or the bald head. I'm referring to ball. The cameraman had a usual glimpse of a very shiny head right at the dugout. Alright, here we go. Alright, LA Dodgers preparing to hit. Alright, Peralta pitching. It's a foul. Alright, there are actually 2 pitchers who are prepping up in the bullpen right now. Okay, here we go. Alright, Peralta. It's a hit. Go to the left side of the field, but I think the batter from Dodgers was struck out. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that's it. Alright. I think 2 outs already for the LA Dodgers. Alright, so it's Max Muncy. They're at the batting mound right now. Alright, so first pitch is a ball. Alright, let's see the second pitch. Let's see the second pitch. Alright, second pitch. Alright, I think it's another ball. So 2 balls already against Peralta. So 2 balls more and it's going to be a walk for Muncy. Alright, there we go. Otani pulling his heels at the bench right now. Alright, there we go. Third pitch. Oh, that's 3rd ball. 1 more and it's going to be a walk for Muncy. Alright, and you can be sure that the coaching staff of Brewers will seriously talk to Peralta. Alright, here we go. Alright. There you go. I think this time is a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike. So 1 strike against Muncy and 3 balls against Peralta. Alright. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, people are egging Peralta to strike out. I think that this is going to be the 3rd man for the inning against the Dodgers if it's going to be struck out. Alright. It's a foul ball. There we go, Muncie. Preparing to hit. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Is it a home run? No, it was catch. It was a fly out. Oh, it's a homer. Oh man. That was a homer. That was a fly out. Oh man. A homer. It's a home run. Yeah. So that means additional score for the Dodgers. Alright. Where's my scoreboard? There you go. I think I got my scoreboard here. Alright, so it's 3-1 for Dodgers. Alright, there you go. As I said, coaches will be seriously talking. Alright, Dodgers are celebrating at the dugout right now. I thought it was a catch. But it was a home run. Alright, so back to home studios, everyone.
Feels a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand the counts. There are players who believe so the winner. International sports is a game of sharing where we learn from losing. I'm humble and winning. Team International is their role.
All right, and we're back in the ball game right now. Baseball game and still on break. All right.
Life is a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand that counts. There are friends who believe you're the winner in the national sports. It's a game of sharing where we learn from losing and humbling winning. Team International is there to always share, to capture the moments of human Feels a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand the counts. There are friends who believe you're the winner. International sports is a game of sharing where we learn from losing and humbling winning. Team International is there to always share, to capture the moments of human care.
All right, we're back in the ball game right now, and just at some part of the inning, the Dodgers were able to score another run, and here we go. All right. So just recently, there's one man out. All right. Okay. So Max Muncy just hit a home run. That's why the current score is 3-1. 3 in favor of the LA Dodgers over the Milwaukee Brewers. Alright, and still Yamamoto doing the pitching for the LA Dodgers. Alright. Here we go, Yelich. Right now. Alright, there we go. Yamamoto. Alright, there's a foul ball. Oh, there's a lot of candy at the back of that coach. Right, here we go. I think it's a ball again. I think it's a bucket full of bubble gum that is lying behind the coach there. All right, I think it's another ball. So I think Dodgers now is carefully considering the possible replacement of the pitcher, because really he made a walk last time, and right now the pitches are faltering. There we go. All right, it's a hit going to the right side of the field, but it's going right towards the first base. So it's an out. All right, there you go. So first out for the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, next one on the bat. Let's see who's covering the bat right now. All right, here we go. First pitch. I think it's a ball again. This time against Vaughn. Oh, it's Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn. Okay, here we go. Yamamoto. All right, it's a foul ball. Right. Here we go. Okay, Momoto making a nod. Agreeing to the play signaled by the catcher. There we go. The pitch. Alright. It was again strike. Right, so it's another strike. Okay, here we go. Yamamoto preparing to pitch. Okay, here it is. Okay, oh, it's a hit. It's a foul. Alright, Vaughn now preparing. Alright, here's the pitch. And it was a hit going to the left side of the field. Alright, and I think it's an easy throw. So, that ends the inning. End of the 6th inning. So we're just 3 more innings and we're done with this game. And currently, the LA Dodgers is leading the game. Alright, back to home studios. Alright, I think we're back in the ball game right now. And just to give you an update, it's still 3-1. 3 runs by the Dodgers and 1 by the Brewers. And incidentally, it's the Dodgers who's leading this series 2-1. Alright, here we go. Hernandez now on the batting mound. Alright. And I think we have a new pitcher right now. I think it's Uribe or Uribe. All right. So they put Peralta on the freezer now so that he can cool down. All right, here we go. Uribe now pitching. All right, it's a strike. Right, this is the 7th inning. So this is the 7th inning now. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Uribe now. Alright, pitch. Okay, it's a hit. Going to the left side of the field, but it's a fly out. Alright. Oh no, it hit the ground. So I think Hernandez will be safe on the second base. Wow. Second base. Right, just two more runs and he will definitely put additional points on the board. That was a quick work. Alright, they're making the hand signal. Well, maybe we can think about it. We can research about it and then make a content out of it. Why do Dodgers make those two hand signals? Yep. Alright, here we go. Andy Pages, the one who got hit on the hand. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Here we go. Okay, there's a confusion, but everything is cleared. Alright, so Pages was struck out. Or at least tagged out. He wasn't able to make the first base. Alright. And still Pages or Hernandez on the second base. Alright, so I think we're back to some reminders, or I'm seeing the coach of the Brewers now coming from the dugout. Probably talking to Uribe. Said, you know, man, we are paying you so much, right? So at least make a game out of this. Alright, here we go. Hey, Yeshua Gospels, and then Team Sports TV, hello to you. Alright, back to home studios for a few reminders. Oh man. All right, we're back in the ball game right now, and we're looking at the batting team of the LA Dodgers. So I think this is the bottom of the seventh, and what's this? Who's doing the pitching? Still 3-1 in favor of LA Dodgers, and we have Shohei Ohtani on the batting mound. All right, I think we have a new pitcher now for the Milwaukee Brewers. I think it's Ashby. Ashby now is doing the pitching now for Milwaukee Brewers. So is this the third man on the pitching mound? Alright, here we go. Otani prepping up, preparing to hit the ball, and then Ashby preparing to, and still Hernandez on the second base. Oh, this is a very dangerous batter right now. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Otani now. Preparing. Alright. It's a strike. It was a very dry game for Otani so far. He wasn't able to make a run. He wasn't able to do his usual home runs. But of course, you can never tell. And anything can happen. Alright, here we go. Alright, somebody's warming up at the bullpen again. Number 36 from Milwaukee Brewers. Here we go. Eto na tayo. Alright, Ashby. Alright, looking on carefully. Alright. There you go. I think it's is it going to be a catch? No, it goes straight to the bench. Goes straight to the audience. Alright. So Otani telling Ashby, you cannot beat me. Alright. Here we go. Ashby now. Alright. Okay, that's a hit, but it's going towards the first. Oh no! Wow! That went through the defense. That went through the defense. And goes to the far end of the right side of the field. See? Wow. And I think Otani is on the first base right now. So that's what I tell you guys. It's really unpredictable. So Hernandez made the run. So now it's 4-1. Hernandez made the run. Now it's 4-1. Alright, that rhymes. Alright. Here we go. Now let's see. It's Mookie Betts. Place your bets now. It's Mookie Betts. Alright. There you go. Hernandez combing his hair like a very important player. Alright. There you go. Mookie Betts going towards the audience. Alright. Wow, it's 4-1. Alright, get your acts together, Milwaukee Brewers. Brew some nice work. Brew some fun. Come on. Alright, there you go. Or eat some grower peanuts. Alright, here we go. Ashby, it's a ball. There you go, Yamamoto discussing something with the coach. Alright, Otani. Alright, Mookie Betts. There's a hit. I think it's a fly out. Alright, it's a fly out. So, alright. Here we go. All right. There's a pitch. It's a strike. All right, pitching out. Okay. It's a ball. It's ball. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, there's a foul ball. Who's on the batting mound right now? It's Freeman. All right. It's Freeman. Why am I laughing? It's Freeman. Yeah. There you go. All right. Wow. Somebody stole a base. Matani just stole the second base. Right. Wow, nice view. There we go. I think Freeman is not free now. Got struck out. So Freeman, back to your dugout. All right. So at the I think middle of the seventh. At the middle of the seventh, it's 4-1 in favor of the LA Dodgers. Okay, back to the studios for a few reminders. Alright, I think we're back in the baseball game right now, and we have Yamamoto preparing the pitch. So I think they will live and die with Yamamoto right now. After all, I think it's It's already the top of the 8th inning. Going towards the middle. Alright, here we go. Second pitch. I think it's a strike. Alright, see, Yamamoto now is a little breathing heavy right now. Here we go. Alright. No, it's not easy to pitch. It's not really that easy to pitch. You need to maintain a certain position of your hand. Alright, there's a hit. But it was catched successfully, going to the first base. So the batter is out for Milwaukee Brewers. So really the defense of LA Dodgers is holding up. Alright. Alright, let's see. Yamamoto now pitching. It's a strike. Alright. Go, second pitch of Yamamoto. Second pitch. Alright, it's strike again. Wow, Yamamoto is having a resurgence right now. He's like having a renaissance. Okay, third pitch. Okay, it's a hit again, going towards the middle. Same, I think it's same story. The ball runs towards the middle and then catched by the batter, and then is thrown towards the first baseman, and the batter is out. So two men out now for the Milwaukee Brewers. So just last one, and I think that's the middle of the 8th inning. Here we go. First pitch, it's a ball. Let's see the second. Oh no, I think. No, I got confused there. I'm actually looking at the bullpen of the Milwaukee Brewers. Here we go. Second pitch. It's another ball. Alright. Here we go. Third pitch. Alright, it's a strike. So, one strike, two balls. One strike, two balls. I think Dodgers is not taking chances in replacing the pitch late in the game. That's why they're keeping them. Okay, here we go. Alright, two strikes, two balls. One more strike, and that's the inning. That's the batting inning for the Milwaukee Brewers. Here we go. Alright. Yamamoto preparing now. He is preparing. Here we go. Alright, pitch. Alright, it was hit, but it goes towards the first base. Alright, and I think the batter of the Brewers is out. So there you go. End of the 7th inning. So still 4-1. 4 runs against 1. So back to home studios for a few reminders. Alright, I guess we're back in the ball game right now. So let's see. What are we cooking? Oh no, I think there's a hit. Alright, so somebody was successfully hit the ball and sitting on the first base right now for the LA Dodgers. You know, when you're able to reach the first base, there's always a chance. There's always that positive chance of getting towards the third or home run. But of course, well, it definitely depends on how the batter will make the necessary hit. Okay, here we go. Myers. Oh, we have a new pitcher again for the Milwaukee. So I think this is the fourth. They started up with Peralta, then Uribe, then Ashby. Now it's Myers. All right, Myers now. I think the first hit was a strike. All right, let's see. All right, and on the batting mound now is Muncy. All right, there you go, Muncy now. All right. He made a home run right earlier. Okay, here we go. All right. It's a ball. All right, we'll do some series about the gears, and probably we'll start off with the more common gear. All right, here we go. I think it's another ball for the Dodgers. Right, Hernandez on deck now, probably after Muncy. Right, there we go. Oh no, it's a walk. There we go. So Muncy is on the first base right now, and I think the first batter will be moving on to the second base. Right. The Brewers coach is making some full phone calls, probably scraping the pitching. Right, who's on the batting mound right now? I think it's Teoscar Hernandez. Right, here we go. Right, Muncy on the first base, and there is Teoscar. This is a serious threat. Okay. Right, there's a strike. There's a strike. Right, Teoscar. Still looking towards the there we go. Teoscar is still looking fresh, preparing. Okay, here we go. Teoscar now. Right, it's a hit, but it's a foul. Right. Here we go. Right. Wow. Teoscar is still the batting plate right now, as Ashby is looking on, or Myers, did I say? Right, here we go, Myers now. All right. I think he's piling up the balls right now. Right, here we go. Here we go. Alright, there's a hit. There's a hit with the Oscar. And I think Muncie will be out. And the Bulls on the third base right now. I think the Oscar is also out. Myers now looking on. I think one more out, and that's the middle of the 8th inning. Let's see what's on the. I think it's another Hernandez, if I remember it correctly. Alright, Otani just enjoying his tablet right now. Probably doing live, I don't know. Alright, here we go. Myers, oh, there's it going towards the first base. Alright, but it was not properly catched. So, oh, it's Edmund. I think it's Edmund or Freeman. I think it's Edmund. Languishing on the third base right now. Oh, that was a serious hit. Did somebody reach the homer base? I think somebody did. Wow. So it's now 5-1. It's 5-1, 5-1, everyone. I think it's 5-1 now. Wow, Dodgers are piling up the home runs the runs right now. And we have some people on the batting mound still. And this is already the middle of the 8th. Just one more inning. And wow. Some people are already tracking the exit right now. Probably making a decision. Alright, here we go. Okay, Myers. Alright, it's a strike. Strike one against Hernandez. Enrique Hernandez. Sounds like a Filipino name. Here we go. Alright. Okay, strike two. It's a second strike against Hernandez. So Myers is doing good. Alright. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Myers starting to pitch. Alright, it's a hit, but I think it's a foul. Alright. And Edmund is still, I think he's on the third base right now. Alright, here we go. Myers. Alright. It's a ball. Hernandez was able to control his swing on time. Alright, here we go. Come on. There's the pitch. Alright, it's another foul ball. Alright, let me see. It goes straight to the audience. Enrique now. How is he related to Teoscar? Oh, that's a wild. Right, we're looking at the coach of Milwaukee Brewers. Probably contemplating what will be the magic wand to turn around this ball game. Alright, here we go. Alright, Myers. Alright. Oh, it's a ball again. Right, I'm seeing long faces on the audience of Brewers right now. And some egging on the players. Here we go, there's a pitch. I think it's another ball. Right, still entering the top of the 8th inning. And the kids can just look on. Alright, but he got a camera mileage there. Alright. Right, I think Hernandez made the run as well. So I think all the bases are filled now. Hernandez on the first base, Muncy on the second, and then I think Edman on the third base. So a home run here would really give us a very big grand slam. Here we go. Still Myers on the pitching mound for the Brewers. All right. All right, there we go. Pages now at the batting mound. All right, it's a foul ball. Oh, come on, it was a catch. So Pages is out. And I think somebody made it. I think somebody made it on the home base. Oh man. Alright, Gasser now is preparing to be is in the bullpen, warming up, and I think they'll be out to replace Myers. Alright, let's go on a break, and it's still Dodgers at the offense right now.
International
Alright, we're back in the baseball game right now. And I think this is the top of the ninth inning. The very last inning. Let's see. Alright, so it's Otani now on the batting mound. Oh no, it's still the eighth inning, I guess. Top of the eighth inning. They just replaced the pitcher. Because really Myers is giving a lot of run and all the bases are filled right now. So people are egging on. Alright, so there you go. Still 5-1 in favor of the LA Dodgers. Alright, so that's it. I think that's the it's already the top of the eighth. So we're entering now the bottom of the eighth. Alright, back to the home studios. Alright, we're back in the ball game right now. And still it's Yamamoto right now carrying the pitching for the LA Dodgers. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's foul ball against Collins. So Collins now is doing the batting for Milwaukee Brewers. So from start to end, it's still Yamamoto. Alright, here we go. Pitch. Alright, I think it's 2 balls already. 1 strike and 1 ball. Alright, Banda is on the bullpen right now. Alright, here we go. Yamamoto preparing to pitch. Alright. Okay, it's a hit. It runs towards the first base, but it was a foul ball. Alright. go. Pitch. All right. All right. You can see the Brewers crew or the Brewers fans really looking a little bit worried because it's already the bottom of the eighth. All right, here we go. Yamamoto preparing to pitch. I think the first batter was already out. Okay, going to the left field. All right, then there's an out. All right, so I think he was out. The batter was out. Okay, here we go. Yamamoto now preparing. Alright, here we go. Pitch. Alright, there's a hit again, and it's a foul. So really now, I think. Alright, there you go. Okay, and another out for the Brewers. Really, it's a very dry offense. So at the end of the eighth, wow, Brewers wasn't able to get any run. All right, back to home studios, everyone. Alright, we're back in the baseball game right now, and this is the top of the ninth. Alright, and I think Mookie Betts was actually hit on the forearm or the upper arm by the pitch. All right. So I think it's going to be an automatic walk. All right. So it's a walk. All right, here we go. Second batter. All right. First pitch is a strike. All right, second pitch. It's a strike again. Oh, it's a hit. It goes straight to the audience. I think it's Freeman. Yeah, it's Freeman. He's on the batting mound right now. Here we go. All right, it's a ball. All right, I'm seeing some pitchers still doing some pitching for the Brewers right now at the bullpen. All right, Gasser. All right, doing the pitching. I think it's another ball. All right, here we go. Here we go. Gasser. All right. It's like all balls. It's all balls for Gasser. Here we go. Another pitch. Right, it's a hit. Going towards second base. Oh no! It had gone through the defense. And I think Mookie Betts is... oh, it's safe. All right, Freeman just made a very disturbing dance there. All right, Mookie Betts on second base. And then there's Freeman making a slide. All right. Who's on the batting mound right now? I think it's Smith. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. It's a ball. I think it's a ball. All right, it's Muncy. It's Max Muncy. Sitting on the batting mound right now. All right. I think it's another ball. Max Muncy just made a home run earlier. Here we go. All right. I think Max Muncy was striking out. All right. This is the top of the ninth, the very last inning of this ball game. All right, here we go. A new pitcher will be on the plate right now. Well, he did made a good account of himself. All right, we're just a few reminders here back to home studios.
Feels a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand the counts. There are friends who believe you're a winner. International sports is a game of sharing. When we learn from losing, I'm humble and winning. Team International is their role we share to capture the moments of human care. Life is a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand that counts. There are friends who believe you're a winner. International sports is a game of sharing. When we learn from losing and humble and winning. Team International is there to always share, to capture the moments of human care.
All right, I think we're back in the ball game right now. And we have a new pitcher for Brewers. It's Grant Anderson. I think. All right, here we go. First pitch, it was a ball. And I think it's the Oscar Hernandez again. Wow, he did a solo home run earlier. All right, here we go. Grant Anderson preparing to pitch. All right, it was a hit going to the left side of the field. And I think it's just going to be a serious one. I think one person was able to make a home run for oh, it's a double play. It's a double play. All right. So that's the end of the middle. We're at the middle of the ninth inning now. So let's see. Did they made a serious run? Still 5-1. All right. Okay, let's go back to the home studios.
Feels a game of win or lose. It's not how we fall, but stand the counts. There are friends who believe you're a winner. International sports is a game of sharing. When we learn from losing, I'm humble and winning. Team International is their role we share to
All right, now we're hitting the bottom of the ninth. Okay. So, dito na. Hello! Idol Karepas! Magandang umaga sa'yo! Alright. So, we're hitting the bottom of the ninth right now. So, eto. At patapos na tong laban na to. Here we go. Yamamoto pitching for the LA Dodgers. Pitch. And it was a ball. Alright, so 1 ball, no strikes. Alright, let's see. Alright, there we go. Second pitch. Alright, it's a hit. But it was a foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strikes. 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike against Contreras. So that's the batter for Milwaukee Brewers. It's Contreras. Alright. Pitch. Alright. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Alright. So the Brewers need to work on this, because if this doesn't change anything, they can call this a night. Alright, here we go. There's a foul ball again. So, by the way, we have still Yamamoto was doing the pitching for LA Dodgers. So from start to end, it's just Yamamoto now. All right, here we go. Contreras. Right, here we go. Yamamoto now. Right, we'll do the pitching. There you go. There's the pitch. All right. It's a fly out, and I think somebody will catch it. All right. So first man out for the Brewers, and I think Yamamoto will call this a night. Oh, it's still Yamamoto. So Dodgers will live and die with Yamamoto right now. Here we go. First pitch. All right. So if ever this inning is done, I think that's already done for the game as well, because there's no chance for the Brewers to overhaul the lead, because it's already end of the inning, end of the game. All right, so Yamamoto finished this. All right, here we go. Yamamoto now. All right, it's a hit, but it's another strikeout towards the first base. So last man. All right, and there are a few fans of the LA Dodgers who's celebrating the last man out. All right, here we go. All right, pitch. All right, it's another strike for Yamamoto. Wow, he's really strong, still strong. All right, second pitch. All right, it's another strike. Last strike. Last one for the inning and for the game. All right, here we go. Last strike. All right, it's a foul ball against Vaughn. So Vaughn is having the honors of probably closing out this ball game. All right, here we go. All right, it's another foul ball. All right, I guess that's it. Vaughn was stricken out. Alright, there you go. Some smiles going the Dodgers players. So there you go, guys. At the end of the 9th inning, it's the Dodgers winning it against the Milwaukee Brewers. And I think the Dodgers are leading the series at this point. So in behalf of the Team International, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying on. So, and as you all know, we will always do sports commentating and sports covering from here on. So, shouty everyone. And of course, Team Sports TV will be having his live today. And then we also have Sneaker Dan. Yours truly was doing the live too. And then Kariktan live sports. Then of course we have Paul. Paul was doing live as well. So he's doing it via UFC and MMA. So be sure to look out for that live stream as well. And of course, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting us. So it's 5-1 and the Dodgers are leading the series with the Milwaukee Brewers. And as we all know, after this, it's going to be the World Series. And what a way to have that. Alright, thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. And looking forward to another live stream. Alright, we'll probably have the volleyball later. So, again, it's me, Sneaker Dan, doing the hosting for you. Thank you so much. And we'll have the outro right now. Thank you everyone. Maraming salamat po.
When you're looking for a friend to make your day so clear, it's just a live stream away and you'll have a great day. A group of people ready to jam with you, singing songs of yesterday as well as today. Team International, Team International, Team International, oh yeah, alright. Team International, Team International, Team International. Such a beautiful sight, found in my Aura Joy X, oh yeah. Sneaker Dan, alright. Guapa Julie Basilton, oh yeah. Principal Mona Lisa, TV official, alright. Guapa teacher Crazy TV, oh yeah. Joseph the Fidel Fields Benigno, Randall TV official, Guapo, oh yeah. Infinite streams, TV master, alright. Paul Guapo E.T. Dragon Slayer, oh yeah. Guapo the King, alright. Guapa Annie Sitecom, oh yeah. Guapa Mers Novice Law.
LNW show alright.
Alright, 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 alright. See me